Well, here we are, guys. We are here to talk about the end of the road for Marvel Studios. Marvel's first flop is almost with us. This November, we will bear witness to what is definitely going to be the end of the MCU with the upcoming Eternals, because the teaser trailer did good numbers. Are you serious? This is what the notes are? Come on! It honestly feels like we're at a rinse and repeat at this point. I don't know what to say. This has been said about every single film in the MCU, beginning with Iron Man. When that first trailer leaked from San Diego, everybody was sharing and going, wow, this is gonna flop. This is what's gonna bankrupt Marvel. Haven't we done this same song and dance enough to know that there's just like no stopping the MCU? I get it, some people wanted more from the Eternals trailer, which, fair enough, this is the first trailer, which formerly used to be called a teaser trailer, but for some reason we just label them trailers now. I don't know. Either way, though, there is some people that are pointing out that the trailer did not do as good as some other trailers. If we look at the trailer for Black Widow, that did 70 million views in its first 24 hours, which honestly is great. I mean, Black Widow, known commodity, known character. People are familiar with that character. So, cool, 70 million. So, how exactly has Eternals flopped according to the internet compared to Black Widow? Well, it did 7 million views more. 77 million views online in just the first 24 hours. So, obviously this video is not me saying it's a failure. I think people miss some of the sarcasm that you can hear in my voice, or some people can't, perceive what sarcasm is or me joking. 77 million views for a franchise that's literally unknown. Literally unknown. Nobody knows about this. Hardcore comic book fans even looked at the Eternals and went, really? Eternals? What? Huh? Again, this is Marvel Studios. Is this gonna flop? Well, we've been waiting for Marvel's first flop ever since the first Iron Man. It hasn't happened yet. So, I don't think so. I'm pretty confident in saying that this trailer has had good traction because the numbers clearly dictate that it has. Now, yes, it's not as big as some of the other trailers. Now, you tell me where it's fair to compare the Eternals first trailer, something casual people did not know existed or was coming, to something like Avengers Endgame, which people are using as a bar to measure it to. Well, yeah, of course Avengers Endgame got 289 million views in 24 hours. Avengers Endgame. That's like when people were insulting the Snyder Cut because the Snyder Cut didn't break records with trailer views. A lot of casuals didn't understand why the Justice League movie was getting a new trailer. You really want to know how this film is going to do and if it's bombing? Come back here midway through December after the movie's been out for a month and we'll talk about its box office. But for right now, sitting in a bubble saying it's going to fail because of not enough trailer reviews to compare to Avengers Endgame seems a little ignorant to me.